What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Quinn Way Basketball Anisto coming to you with a quick video. We gonna do the top 10, 20 free agents. Just a quick rundown of where they should go, who should pick them, what team is the right team for them, restricted free agency, and everything like that. So first, we're gonna start with the best player in the NBA. Like I said on my top 10 list, Kevin Durant is obviously the best player in the league. It's not even close, to be honest with you. Only thing is, his team isn't as winning as much games as the Golden State Warriors. So Steph Curry get more shine because his team is winning. But once they get rid of Russell Westbrook, KD will be back on his winning ways. But let's go down the list. KD is either he's going to go to Houston, is either he's going to stay in OKC and try to play one more year with Westbrook, or he's going to go to Houston with James Harden and Dwight, or he might even go to Washington and play with John Wall and Bradley Beal because John Wall and Bradley Beal, that's a shooting and a pass first point guard. Kevin Durant is a floor spacer himself and another ball handler, which John Wall needs. Another person that create their own shot at a high level. As you seen what happened when they had Paul Pierce, they had a big shot maker and a person that can score in the clutch that can help take the pressure off John Wall a little bit and let him be more of a facilitator. And they also got Markieff Moore who can space out the floor, knock down the three, knock down the mid range, and also get to the free throw line like Bradley Beal can do that too. He improved on his ability to get to the free throw line and handle the ball, so that might give you the three ball handlers that you need. And they all unselfish. John Wall unselfish, KD unselfish, Bradley Beal unselfish, and Markieff Morris. I know he was a prima donna a little bit, but he had to get off Phoenix because they was going in the wrong direction. And Washington is you playing with a friendly, comfortable, up and coming team that can actually contend for a championship if they add the likes of Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal stays. And also, Marcin Gortat is just a good finisher, good pick and pop, pick and roll, and he just know how to finish with both hands, finish with hooks, floaters, and he know how to make free throws, which is hard to teach because a lot of big men still can't shoot free throws. Number two, we know LeBron, how the team is constructed. It's basically LeBron and the GM making the team. So he pretty much got silver spooned in Cleveland. They gave him the arena, they gave him the fans, everybody embraced him back, and LeBron, all he got to do is just sign to a long-term deal or do another one-year contract, and he should pretty much stay in Cleveland because they giving him everything they want, and they did that the first time and he left. So if he leave, don't be surprised, but he should stay in Cleveland this time because they got the talent and they basically gonna be in the NBA Finals again. So he don't have no reason to leave. But then again, he left for no reason the first time because they was giving the silver spoon then too. He just didn't get the job done as the man. Andre Drummond, he's gonna pretty much get the max in Detroit. I'm not a huge fan of Andre Drummond because he can't shoot free throws. He can't really post up that good. All he is an effort and energy guy. I'm kind of scared to give him $20 million just for rebounds and dunks. I don't really like it, but if he can work and improve, he's real young in age. If he can become more than just a dunk and rebound guy, because he really don't. He got subpar defense. He's not like a lot like a Dwight Howard or even a DeAndre Jordan to a lesser extent. He's not even a Tyson Chandler. He's not an amazing defender. And the best player on the team to me is actually Reggie Jackson. And I'm not that big of a fan. I think he's a little overrated, but they got him ranked number three. He should stay in Detroit though because they got Tobias Harris, they got Reggie Jackson and him, and he's the only All Star on the team. So they gonna praise him and give him all the glory, but Reggie Jackson's the one that really do all the work. DeMar DeRozan number four, he's gonna get maxed out. I do like the Ross, Lowry, Damari Carroll, Valanciunas lineup. Uh, they can even throw Bismack Biyombo at number five at the five spot and put Jonas at the number four spot for a rim protector. And that give Kyle Lowry some floor spacing so he can be a penetrator and a ball handler. And DeMar DeRozan can go to another team. He can go to maybe Memphis or something like that. There's a lot of teams that DeMar can go to because he's one of the top five players, top three, top four players at his position. So a lot of teams gonna want him. DeMar DeRozan just gotta learn how to shoot threes because some at least spot ups at least 35, 33%. He gotta be able to make that spot up three. because that's what they need at the shooting guard position. Not the really the slashing. They need the ability to shoot threes. His defense is there. He just can't space the floor out enough consistently, and that's why I think they got to go with the Ross Damari lineup for Kyle Lowry. That's a better fit for him. And DeMar DeRozan going to his own team. He might play the three, which is a better fit because he don't have to shoot as much, or he might play the two, which is gonna require him to shoot, but his defense is fine. Mike Conley, I think he could. They should try to get him in San Antonio. I think he fits that Kawhi, Danny Green type of lineups. People that can score, unselfish, and lock down defensively, and gives a lot of effort on the defensive end. I like Mike Conley taking a pay cut going to the San Antonio Spurs. If they can cut a couple people, or even Tim Duncan retire to give up $5 million, David West gonna give up $5 million. They can give him a $10 million contract a year or something. I don't know what they can do, but Greg Popovich and the organization can find out something. They should have won a championship this year, but you know how the Illuminati work. Al Horford, he's pretty much gonna stay in Atlanta. They just need that. Maybe they can get DeMar DeRozan to come down there and play the three. But other than that, he's gonna pretty much stay in Atlanta. They already got Paul Millsap and Al Horford. They already showing that their potential. They just gotta get that score that can mesh with Jeff Teague besides Paul Millsap. Because Al Horford is an underrated player, but he's really just a stationary player now, which is just a pick and pop, pick and roll guy. He just knows his role and play it well. And they just need that guy that can help Jeff T with the ball handling duties. Like you can play T, Corver, DeRozan, Millsap, and Horford type of lineup. And I think that'd be better than DeMar because DeMar is a 20-point scorer guaranteed every day. And he's actually clutch too sometimes. And he can get to the free throw line, something that DeMar don't really do. He just spotted up. And they actually probably can help improve his 3-point percentages too. Number 7 is Dwight Howard. I think he's gonna stay in Houston. They just need to get a better coach. Dwayne Wade gonna stay in Miami. Tim Duncan, he's gonna either take the $5 million veteran minimum, or he's gonna at least stay one more year to go out as a champion with. See if they can get Mike Conley. Hopefully, like I said, for $10 million or at least $7 million if you take a pay cut. Dirk Nowitzki, you already know what he's gonna do. Retire, stay in Dallas. Nicholas Batum. I don't really know where he's going. I think he's gonna stay in Charlotte though. He was what they needed, and Charlotte they just got to figure out what they're going to do with the center position and the power forward position. They need more out of those positions to become a contender. Bradley Beal, I think he's going to stay in the Washington Wizard uniform because he's going to be unrestricted anyway. So it's either they going to match it or he got to stay. I think they're going to match it, or if not, they're going to have to do a sign and trade, which is hard to do because they can just buy him out the contract, just give him an offer he can't refuse. Chandler Parsons, I think he's gonna opt in. He got a $16 million player option. He hasn't really been playing up to that, so I think he should take that and try to have a better season to get more money in the future. Festus, I think he's gonna have to take more money somewhere else and leave Golden State, and that can actually happen with Harrison Barnes too. Is that now that the salary cap is rising, they can stay or they can leave for even more money because more people can throw money at these players. So Festus can leave, Harrison can leave, and that can be the demise of having a stacked team. You saw David Lee leave last season. The demise of having a stacked team is that you might have to let go of your best second, third, or your fourth, fifth, or sixth best player and find some poor man versions just to maintain the salary cap, because Harrison Barnes is going to at least get $16 million to 20, and Festus is going to at least get at least $12 million. So they're not going to be able to afford all these players. Paul Gasol, he's going to go to a team that just need that extra push at the center position. He still got a lot to offer. Should have been an All-Star this year, but I like Paul Gasol. Somebody going to take a spin on him for $10 million. Or at least more if you want to take more. If unless you want to take less take less so that way he can play for a contender. Eric Gordon, I make a part 2 video.